Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, feeling gon' rise in the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
I just received this awesome gift in the mail today, and I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate it a ton. This shirt gets me ready for the holiday season with Bullhorn Betty.
Family has been struggling so much to find answers, and they have been met with lies after lies after lies from a lot of people that proclaim to be this young lady's friends. So
this is Layla Santinello. She has been missing since June 27th, 2023, and she disappeared from Kingsport, Tennessee. Chronicles of Olivia and I went out to Kingsport, Tennessee on several different trips, searching for Layla Santinello or any information leading to her whereabouts. These are my thoughts on this case.
well, I have to be honest with you. I was hoping by now we would have found Layla. So this has been very hard. You know, we want to bring her home. We want to make sure that her family knows what happened to her, I think is really the most important. Her family has been struggling so much to find answers, and they have been met with lies after lies after lies from a lot of people that proclaim to be this young lady's friends. Just like to speak to them just for a moment and just say, if you know something, say something, because her life does matter. For the family members of these people that know what happened to her, it could have been your daughter. It could have been your granddaughter. You need to ask them to stand up and speak up.
Welcome to the Bullhorn Betty Coffee Club.
As you wake up in the morning, you want to find the latest, greatest information about criminal cases and have an intuitive conversation about the suspects associated with these cases. Head over to the Bullhorn Betty channel on YouTube. Get breaking news right here on the Bullhorn Betty channel. Welcome to the Bullhorn Betty Coffee Club. Enjoy your stay and enjoy your day.
It's Christmas morning at 6:31. Good morning, all of my beautiful people here on YouTube and X. It's nice to see you this beautiful Christmas morning. Hopefully not too many of you guys are up this ridiculous time in the morning on Christmas. There's only a few of us. There's only a few of us crazy enough to be up this time of morning. I am dressed to the nines for each and every one of you this beautiful Christmas morning. We are just going to be hanging out, right? I have been sitting here trying to figure out what I am going to do for Christmas because I don't feel like, like even yesterday after church, how am I going to talk about Lewis Lint Jr. after a beautiful service like that? Like, I just can't. Like, I'm sorry, I just can't. So, anyways, today I'm sitting here thinking, well, it was yesterday. I was sitting here thinking, what are we going to do? What are we going to do for Christmas? I don't feel like talking about true crime. I really don't. We'll probably will dovetail into a little bit of true crime this morning. But in all fairness, I just want to have a wonderful Christmas morning. If we can entertain the masses for a little bit, we're going to. So hopefully this is not too loud. I'm hoping I have this down. I've been working really hard. Give us some tunes. Is that too loud? I wanted to have a vibe. Okay, we're shooting for a vibe up in the Bullhorn Betty channel today. We're shooting for a Christmas vibe. I don't know if people know that it's Christmas. For all the people that have survived this year, give yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand. Good morning, MJ. First to say good morning to Bullhorn Betty in chat. Jules, Bullhorn Betty, and Bullhorn Betty's crime stories are here. Oh, Lord. Angie's up entirely too early. Oh, lady. Oh, just let me know. When I get down there, I'll see it if the music's too loud. Because I have to adjust it. I got all these controls now. I don't know what the hell I'm doing behind here anymore. Good morning, Manic Mama T. It's nice to see you. Lulu's Nana. It's nice to see you. Mary is up in the house. The real me too. The woman that stole tape for Christmas is up in the house. Good morning, Lady 7 Up. It's nice to see you. 10, Sugar Plum. It's nice to see you. Steph. Good morning. Good morning, Sweetie Pie. Cutie Pie is up in the house from Washington State. I think I need to turn this down just a tad. There. It's just in my ear, just a little too much. Just a little too much. Nani Sunshine, good morning, love. Our resident defense attorney, Big Mac Mike, is up in the house. Big Mac Mike. For a true crime channel, you got to have your prosecutors, you got to have your defense attorneys, and you got to have your judges, right? I'm the most judgmental person on YouTube. I'm just joking. I hear that the hate channels, the people that come over here and spy really get irritated when I push buttons. I don't get it. They don't like my foot. Maybe they don't like this one. There's a new sheriff in town, right? There's a new sheriff in town. I'm just joking. I'm not trying to, I'm trying to be in a holiday spirit. I'll stop poking fun. Okay, you got me. JB's mama up in the house. Good morning. It's nice to see you. Dumpling, look at that. She decided to come over here so we could put her to sleep so she can wake up with her kids. She's been up all night wrapping those gifts, putting them up under the tree. Now it's time for her to listen to some Bullhorn Betty so she can get some Z's, right? James, it's nice to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Mama Shell Bell is up in the house. Good morning, love. Thomas is here. Good morning. Easy E. I used to be a major Easy E fan. People look at me and they're like, no way. I'm like, yeah. I used to love Easy E, man. I do. God rest his soul. God rest his soul. It's nice to see you. Bayou Babe and Sweet Misery. So we do have some crazy people up ridiculously early this beautiful Christmas morning. I am coming live from the state of Florida, as you know, from the humble abode of Bullhorn Betty, Casa Bullhorn Betty, this morning with my cup of peppermint mocha. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Christmas. I got to tell you, I had an amazing day yesterday. I really did. I know you guys didn't see me, but usually when you guys don't see me are probably some of my best days, but they can also be some of my worst days too. Let's be honest, right? Let's be honest. Merry Christmas. I love it. I love it. Everybody's saying Merry Christmas. And for those that don't celebrate Christmas, and maybe you might be a little offended that we're saying Christmas up in the chat, but I just want to tell all the people, it's all about tolerance, right? It's all about tolerating one another in this crazy world, right? We call life. So we all have to be tolerant. And this is the holiday cheer, right? And many of us say Merry Christmas because that's how we're taught. That's how we're taught. So Merry Christmas to all that are offended by Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, right? Don't be so offensive. Don't be so offended. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. It's time for joy. It's time for joy. So I thought, what better way to speak about some joy than a beautiful little Christmas story? And I thought, I went through some stories. I did. This is one. That's just kind of a summary of the story. We've been talking for a while about book clubs and, small church groups here. And we're going to be implementing some stuff for 2024 because I realize we talk about a lot of stuff that weighs our emotions and our brains down because we talk about some really touchy emotional issues. And you know what? We also have to think about the mental health and the spiritual health of our audience. So we're going to be implementing stuff in 2024 that's going to be addressing those very things, right? Because we are all about inspiring people and making sure people are better off, after they meet us than before, right? That's what we do. It's what we do. We love to do good because it feels good to do good. So this is a Christmas adventure. This is a really cute story. And like I said, just a summary, okay? I remember my first Christmas adventure with Grandma. I was just a kid. I remember tearing across town on my bike to visit her on the day my big sister dropped the bomb. There was no Santa Claus, she jeered. Even dummies know that. My grandma was not the gushy kind, never had been. I fled to her that day because I knew she would be straight with me. I knew Grandma always told the truth, and I knew that the truth always went down a whole lot easier when swallowed with one of her world-famous cinnamon buns. I knew they were world-famous because Grandma said so. It had to be true. Grandma was home and the buns were still warm. Between bites, I told her everything. She was ready for me. No Santa Claus, she snorted. Ridiculous. Don't believe it. That rumor has been going around for years. It makes me so mad. Plain mad. Now put on your coat and let's go. Go where, Grandma? I asked. I hadn't even finished my second world-famous cinnamon bun. Where? Turned out to be Kirby's General Store, the one store in town that had a little bit of just about, everything. As we walked through the doors, Grandma handed me $10. That was a bundle in those days. Take this money, she said, and buy something for someone who needs it. I'll wait for you in the car. She turned and walked out of Kirby's. I was only 8 years old, and I'd often gone shopping with my mother, but I never had shopped for anything by myself. The store seemed big and crowded, full of people scrambling to finish their shopping list. For a few moments, I stood there, confused, clutching to that $10 bill, wondering what to buy and who on earth to buy it for. I thought about everybody I knew, my family, my friends, my neighbor, the kid at school, and the people who went to my church. I was just about through the entire list when suddenly I thought of Bobby Decker. He was a kid with bad breath, messy hair. He sat right behind me in Miss Palak's grade 2 class. Bobby Decker didn't have a coat. I knew that because he never went out to recess during the winter. His mother always wrote a note telling the teacher he had a cough. But all we kids knew that Bobby Decker didn't have a cough. He didn't have a good coat. I fingered the $10 bill with growing excitement. I would buy Bobby Decker a coat. I settled on a red corduroy one that had a hood on it. It looked really warm and he would like it. Is this a Christmas present for someone? The lady behind the counter asked kindly. And I laid my $10 down. Yes, ma'am, I replied shyly. It's for Bobby. The nice lady smiled at me as I told her about Bobby really needed a good winter coat. I didn't get any change, but she put the coat in a bag and smiled again and wished me a Merry Christmas. That evening, Grandma helped me wrap the coat. A little tag fell out of the coat, and Grandma tucked it in her Bible. In Christmas paper and ribbon, she wrote to Bobby from Santa Claus on it. Grandma said that Santa always insisted on secrecy. Then she drove me over to Bobby Decker's house, explaining as she went that I was now and forever officially one of Santa's helpers. Grandma parked down the street from Bobby's house, and she and I crept noiselessly and hid in the bushes by his front door. Sounds like a pretty good grandma. Then Grandma gave me a nudge. All right, Santa Claus, she whispered, get going. I took a deep breath and dashed to his front door. I threw the present down on his steps and pounded on his door and flew back to safety of the bushes and Grandma. Sorry, it's getting a little too loud for me. Together, we waited breathlessly in the darkness of the front door for the front door to open. Finally, it did, and there stood Bobby. 50 years hadn't dimmed the thrill of those moments spent shivering beside my grandma in Bobby Decker's bushes. That night, I realized that those awful rumors about Santa Claus were just what Grandma said. Ridiculous. Santa was alive and well, and we were on his team. I still have the Bible, with the coat tag tucked inside, saying $19.95. May you always have love to share, help to spare, and friends that care. I thought that was an amazing little story. I thought I'd share that with you. And this was a Christmas adventure. And again, just a great story to read. That was just the summary of it. And it is from, I'm assuming it's from a book. I think I've got all the lists here. Let me see what it is. Yeah, it's an author, but it says that the author is unknown. A young boy devastated by the rumors of Santa isn't real. So there you guys have it. I don't know who wrote that. That was pretty interesting. I just happened to pick that. I figured I'd go back and check it out. So I thought that was a great Christmas story because, there's a lot of people that say there's no Santa. There's no Santa. Oh, Jen Between. Merry Christmas, love bug. It's nice to see you over here. Good morning. Oh, it just went to a different. Okay. Oh, and then, so with that being said, hold on a second. I have a little short story for you guys because we're saying there's no Santa. Let me pause our music real quick. They're saying there's no Santa. And so I found us a kid movie. We're going to watch a little kid movie. Okay, guys, we're going to bring ourselves back to our childhood, right? We're going to have those warm feelings inside. Don't tell me I don't love you guys.
The Story of Santa Claus. There once lived a wealthy and rich man named Nicholas who lived in the North Pole. He was a kind, generous man. Nicholas enjoyed surprising people, and he often did things to make others happy. Nicholas had a special hobby. He would carve out pretty wooden toys in his free time, but no one ever saw these toys. It was Christmas time, and Nicholas wanted to do something special for the children around him. While sitting in his chair one morning, he suddenly had an idea. Nicholas was going to carve many beautiful toys for all the little boys and girls' Christmas presents. He would go climb up the chimney of all the houses and drop presents into the stockings that hung near the fireplace. Late that night, while everyone slept, Nicholas crept towards a nearby house and climbed to the top of the roof. He threw a toy into the chimney and quickly climbed back down. Nicholas did this to several houses, but after some time he became tired. He quickly went back to his house and pulled out his sleigh and tied them to his reindeers. Nicholas set back out into the snow and cold, but not for long. His sleigh got stuck in the snow. Nicholas was trying to pull the reindeers out of the snow when suddenly an angel appeared. The angel said, "Nicholas, you are a good man, and I want to help you." The angel touched the reindeers and said, "Now these reindeers are special. They will be able to fly." The angel then waved her hand and a group of small elves appeared. They were dressed in green clothes, wore tall green hats, and had long, funny ears. They will deliver gifts and bring happiness to many children. They are also fast and will help you make all kinds of toys. Nicholas was in shock, but was very, very happy. Everyone got into the sleigh, and with one shake of the ropes, the reindeer took off into the sky, flying high to spread Christmas love and cheer. Nicholas said, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." The next morning, the children woke up and ran to the fireplace. They pulled off the gifts from the stockings and screamed with joy. "Mummy, someone magically put a gift in our stocking. It's a beautiful toy." And that is the story of how Nicholas became Santa Claus. He now is the man we know on a Christmas long ago.
That was a cute Christmas story for all the youngsters out there, right? Santa Claus does exist. So if your big sissy or your big brother said he doesn't exist, he exists and he resides in each and every one of us, right? Right? So Christmas obviously isn't the day of Santa Claus. It's the day of Christ, the birth of Christ. So I just want to say happy birthday to Jesus today. Thank you for being my savior. Thank you for taking away all of my sins, right? Each and every one of us. So I'm not going to get into too much of religious speaking, but it does matter to me. And of course, naturally, I want to speak to all of you about it. But we need to go to our language of letting go because it is Christmas and I just can't wait to see what's in here for today. Pointing to the good is the name of the game for December 25th. Identify 3 things you like. I was talking to my daughter on the phone one day after I had visited her at her house. I took a moment during the conversation and I listed 3 things I most enjoyed and liked best about our visit that day. She caught her breath. She knew I was being honest. Really? She asked. I mean it, I said. I mean every word I just said. Do you want to spark that relationship with your friend, your child, your lover, employee, coworker, or boss? Instead of criticizing everything you do or don't like, say what you like best. Most people have their shared insecurities about themselves, their relationships, and how they are performing at a task. Instead of thinking you're the only one who feels insecure, tell people something that will help them feel good about themselves and their relationship with you. 3 is a good number, don't you think? Look in your heart and find 3 things you genuinely like about someone. Then tell them clearly what those things are. God, help me start looking at the good in people I love. What a great message. What a powerful message. Sometimes I think that we do. We get into our own insecurities and we start picking apart other people's lives in order to make ourselves feel a little better. But with a little bit of positive attitude and attitude with gratitude, and saying 3 things about yourself, about a situation, about a person, and about a relationship that's positive instead of negative, it does have this ability to uplift you instead of weighing you down. So try it. List some things. Today's a great day. It's Christmas, right? List some things that you like about yourself. List some things that you like about your life, and list some things about what you like about your enemy, right? The one person that you perceive, or the 2 people, 3 people, the people that you perceive as enemies, get a piece of paper out and write down a quality that you like about them. So that really is the stories that I have. So now I'm going to open everything up to you guys. Let me get back to our music. Hopefully it's not too loud. If it gets too loud, I'll adjust it. Can you guys hear that or no? Is it too loud? Just let me know. There we go. So again, I just wanted to have an opportunity to give you guys an opportunity to speak and tell us what you're going to be doing for your Christmas. What are your Christmas plans? I know that it's not even 7 o'clock and there are many children still sleeping. I don't know. You probably have about 15 kids up jumping around this beautiful morning ready to open their gifts. I don't know about you, but me and my sister, we were up at like 5 a.m. On Christmas morning, we were beating on our parents' doors trying to get them up. So when we walked downstairs, we were so amazed at all the presents under this tree, all the bows, all the sparkly stuff. Is Easy in here? Good morning, Easy. Let's see. That's right. I did say good morning to you, JB. I'm glad. All about smiles and laugh. Give Dad some love and have some beautiful Christmas. Aw. Well, that's sweet. It's not easy when you want to sleep in there. Baked for 6 hours with my teenage daughter, and she became a 2-year-old. Well, you haven't been with Betty. Like I say, it's quite a sight for sore eyes to see me working on a car. And like my neighbor does, you just need to be across the street behind a fence, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. No big deal. No big deal. Going to my parents to help my dad make Christmas dinner and cleaning. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. My mom, this is the first year. My little sister has always come down here, and this year she couldn't come down here. And so this year, my mom is waking up with my little sister for Christmas. So stepdad's here. So we have a half family party here, half family party there, right? Right? Oh, Vermont girl, good morning and Merry Christmas to you as well. Good morning. So what was your biggest, I think we need to go positivity. That's what the messaging said. So what was your most, we're ending the 2023 year. What is your best accomplishment that you perceive as your best accomplishment for 2023? Now, I'm not going to ask you which ones your worst one are. We'll let you keep those. We'll let you keep those skeletons in your closet, okay? So you don't have to worry about telling us what the worst thing you did this year. But what was your happiest accomplishment this year? Oh, you guys are so sweet. Look at that. Aw, yes. Happy birthday, baby Jesus. So I was sitting here thinking about all this stuff. Like I said, we'll talk a little bit about true crime. I just didn't want to talk about Lewis Lint. That's a really really disgusting story. And that will save until after Christmas. Waking up in time. I got to tell you, this morning, I was trying to talk myself out of it. If it wasn't for, was it B. Betty? I think if it wasn't for B. Betty, I can't remember who it was, but I think it was B. Betty. It wasn't for B. Betty saying, "Hey, you know what time is your live today?" Is it starting at 6:20? I'm like, no, it's usually 6:30, but that's okay. I was like sitting here and I'm like, you know what? It's Christmas. We're going to entertain the masses. The people that are crazy enough to be up as early as we are, they deserve to be entertained, darn it. It's Monday, right? Most of us usually are coming in here having a manic Monday, and today we get to R&R and relax and open presents and have a bunch of great food and be an Oompa Loompa for a day. Man, it's great. It is great. And all the parents that have survived this Christmas, I'm talking about, I'm sure you guys have spent entirely too much money. You stayed up entirely too late, putting all the toys together, wrapping all the toys, doing all the things that great parents and grandparents do, and aunts and uncles. Don't want to forget you guys. You guys are beautiful people too. I just want to tell you, God bless you. Give yourself a hand. And you know what? Today is your day to watch all your work, right, be realized, and see all those beautiful smiles on all those people's faces that you get to see and enjoy today. Take those memories, take those beautiful moments, just memorialize them. These days that we take for granted, even these holidays, these are some of the times that we get to see some of our families only this time of year. Enjoy that time with them. You never know how important and precious that time is, especially when you don't have an opportunity to have it again. We have a lot of people that are suffering. They're alone. They're in a lot of pain. They've had surgeries. They're dealing with ailments and illnesses. It's a lot of people having financial issues this year. We need to uplift people. This world is filled with so much negativity and so much bad energy and people doing the wrong thing because it's easier than doing the right thing. In a world like that, we have to stand up and even be stronger and show the world that there is humanity, good humanity out there. And how we show that is doing an act of kindness for perfect strangers. What does that mean? Does it mean you got to buy them a steak dinner? No. It just means you don't be a Richard, right? Don't be a Richard. You see somebody trying to get out of the gas station? and they just need to pull out, let them in. You see a person struggling with a flat tire and you have time to stop and help them? Stop and help them. You see somebody upset? Ask them what's wrong. How about that waitress that serves you food at that favorite restaurant? Have you even said really hello to them? Have you asked them how their day is? Have you asked them, is their children excited for Christmas? Just to be a human to another human being? That's what I'm talking about. Today is a day of Christmas. Today is the day my Savior was born. And I got to tell you, we as human beings make a lot of terrible mistakes in life. We make poor decisions and bad things happen to good people all the time. And I got to tell you, we rally together, we uplift each other, and we pray for each other. And today, I think, is the best day to let each and every person know that you can, if your life has been maybe crummy, maybe you're not really happy, maybe you're not comfortable in your own skin, maybe you're just angry and bitter. Maybe it's time for a new way. Maybe it's time for a change. Maybe it's time to try something new. Today's a great day to think about those things. We've got the new year rolling right around the corner, right? A lot of people like New Year's resolutions. You guys, if you've been around Bullhorn Betty long enough, you know I don't like New Year's resolutions. You know what Bullhorn Betty likes? I like goals, okay? I don't like New Year's resolutions. I don't like saying, hey, I'm going to lose 50 pounds this year and I'm going to eat salads and never eat a stitch of meat. I know I'm not going to obtain that. I know that is a feel-good resolution, right? So I want goals. Like one of our goals is to get our new camera. That's one of our goals for the Bullhorn Betty channel. One of my personal goals is to get all this nonsense to stop on YouTube. Those are just two of the little things. One of the other goals that I have is providing a safe place here for us to talk about true crime and have a great place to be around people that have the same values and morals that each other have, that love to help, that love to be involved, that love to do good because it feels good to do good. We like to stand up and say, it might not be easy to do the right thing every time, but we do it. Whether it's hard or not. Those are the people that we want here on the Bullhorn Betty channel. Those are the people that we want here. But we are accepting and appreciative of everybody that comes here. So if you would like to do more with yourself, we help with that too, right? We have church sessions that we get together on Sundays. We're opening up to 3 shows a day. The one on the during the week. That's just kind of one that we just talk and dive into a bunch of stuff. So while maybe 2023 may not have been your perfect year, the happiest year, the most successful year, you still survived. You survived with all your fingers and all your toes. Some of us are a little bit more battered than others. Some of us had greater losses than others. I mean, one of our mods here lost her aunt. Another one of our mods has a sister with cancer. Another one of our mods has been fighting with blood issues. Another one of our mods has, undergone a lot of surgeries. Well, 2 of our mods have undergone a lot of surgeries. So a lot of us are struggling, and that's just going on just under this roof, with the mods, between the mods and myself. I can't imagine how our audience is doing. So we know. But I also want to let you know you're not alone this year. And you're not alone in 2024. And we're all going to have an amazing 2024. And we're going to be very uplifting. We've already brought a lot of people over to the church. We've already got more people inspired to get involved with their community. I'm even with all the fights and and the stuff that we had to deal with in 2023. I mean, literally up to this day, look at all the great work we've done. Look at all the amazing changes that we've helped inspire in other people's lives. That is under the most extreme pressure this channel has probably undergone since its existence, and we were still able to rise above. That is the absolute proof, that God moves mountains. We were able to do amazing things this year. So thank you to the Coffee Club. So what I plan on doing today is I plan on getting out. I plan on going to all of the beautiful places that are around that I can take some gorgeous photos of. And I'm going to get out and I'm going to be getting some Christmas photos today on Christmas. And we're going to go to the great places that have all the great trees and decorations, and just really take in the sights. And then tonight, we are probably going to go on a nighttime cruise as we look at all of the beautiful lights, the Christmas lights. Wouldn't that be fun, going for a ride around to all the beautiful Christmas lights and displays that are out there? I think it'll be fun. So we have a lot going on this beautiful Christmas day. I hope you guys have a reason to be happy and rise on the good side. We want to inspire before we expire. I gotta tell you, that's the biggest tongue tire I've ever had, but I love it. That's my crazy laugh. Good morning, Sheila. Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We don't really have a whole lot going on here. I just didn't feel like talking about true crime today because it's Christmas and I don't want to gunk people up. But I got to tell you, honestly, this is the first year that I didn't even bother checking the news this morning when I woke up. I didn't check the news because I remember last year we had somebody, killed and for a lot of our holidays, we have these horrible stories and news that come out. And I just didn't even want to look, to be honest with you. I didn't want to see the horrific stuff people can do to each other right around the holidays when we're supposed to be kinder and sweeter. And it's really difficult for me to understand. But either way, we're doing good. Guys, today I told you that we were going to be doing some lives all day long today. And I told you that I was probably going to be live this morning and then I wasn't going to be live until this evening. That's not true. We are going to be having another live here around 11 a.m. It's going to be similar to this live where we read another Christmas story, but this is going to be what we're going to be doing most of the day. So as people are waking up and as they're doing their Christmas stuff, they are entertained throughout the day for those that want to join in. I pray that you guys have an amazing day. And when we come back here at 11:30, I want you guys to tell me all the stuff. Now, if you guys have some stuff, I'll blur out the photos if you want to. If you want to show some of your family photos, please send them to me at bullhornbetty@gmail.com. And I will be sure to post them up here on the show as we do like maybe a slideshow of all the beautiful Christmases, if you so choose. But like I said, when we come back here around 11, we're going to be reading another Christmas story. We're going to be listening to some more music. We're going to be sharing our Christmas time or Christmas stories, either past or present. I guess we can't talk about Christmas stories that haven't happened yet. So no future, right? No future. So we'll be back here and we'll listen to that. I'll open up the phone lines and I want you guys to think between now at 7 a.m. to 11, I want you to think of the most impactful Christmas you had, or the sweetest story you have, or some type of memory, whether it's this year's memory or a past year's memory of a Christmas time that you just cherish. we're going to open up the phone lines, and I want you all to share those with me and share those with the audience. It might inspire. We want beautiful, uplifting messages. We want those things that just make us happy and fulfill our hearts this morning. So it gives you an opportunity to figure out what you're going to say. We're going to be opening up the phone lines. I would like the most participation possible for this particular live that we're going to do at 11. Now, I'm going to set up the live after I end this one. Actually, you know what? Stick around. Stick around. We're going to go ahead and get the thumbnail fixed now because I want you guys to go over there immediately. All right, let me change the background. Give me just a second. We'll change the background. That's the easiest thing. That's what, if you guys notice, I try to keep, I have been making a thumbnail per, I've been making a thumbnail per story, and I just modify the thumbnail because it's just easier. Trying to redesign a new thumbnail each and every time drives me nuts. Shh, don't tell nobody. I don't want people thinking I'm lazy. But when it comes to this stuff, I'm lazy. I have to be honest with you. Shh. Oh, yeah, that's good. All right, so we're going to put the Christmas one up. Let me go ahead and get this downloaded. Give me a second. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Was the Christmas music too loud or no? So we're going to share our stories. Okay. I think we might be good. Let's see here. Let's see how. Oh, that's like a rock Christmas song I hear in the background. All right, guys. So I'm going to set it up now for 11 a.m. Oops, that's 1 a.m. No, we don't want 1 a.m. A little too early for us, but we're going to go 11 a.m. I'm setting it up now. There we go. We're going to do Christmas stories with Bullhorn Betty at 11 a.m. this morning. I have just activated the stream. So go over there right now. If you guys want to exit out, go over there and get notified for our upcoming, hey, Bookworm, nice to see you. For our upcoming show at 11. I just did the thumbnail. I just got it all set up. So if you guys want to go to the channel and notify at 11 a.m., what we're going to do is we're going to come back here at 11 a.m. and we're going to share our most memorable Christmas stories with everyone. We're going to open up the phone line. I didn't want to catch you guys off guard, so I wanted you guys to be ultra prepared. Today is Christmas. It's the time of giving, and some of the best gifts we can give is the experience of our own story, the joys of our own story, the loves from our own Christmas stories we get to share and hopefully uplift and make somebody smile this beautiful, amazing day. This is exactly why we're not going to be talking about true crime today, because it's gunky. This is Christmas. We want to believe in the best in humanity this time of year, the best in humanity. So go out there, log up. How many people have just went out? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys have went out and signed up for our 11 a.m. show. Oh, this is Jingle Bells. It's a rocking Jingle Bells. Listen to this. Oh, it stopped. Oh, we had a rocking Jingle Bells. Now we have Wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I can do that in the child.
Let's see if I can get this. Let's see. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
So hopefully I'm back now. I'm trying to find my shoes. Well, as soon as I find them. No shoes for you. No shoes for you. Well, you better be glad your shoes aren't made out of tape, because if they were made out of tape, the real Me Too stole the tape for Christmas, okay? Nobody is allowed to wrap gifts. Nobody's allowed to tape their gifts shut, because the real Me Too stole tape from Christmas. And whatever tape she didn't steal, Jennifer sent me. Okay, so we are completely out of tape in America. If you guys didn't get the chance to watch that episode, you're going to want to. That was funny. Holy crap. It took me forever to the real Me Too is like, open the gifts online, open them. She's like, you got to open them. She's like, you're going to kill me. You're going to kill me. She wouldn't tell me why I was going to kill her. I had no earthly idea why I was going to kill this lady. Well, when I got the packages open and they were like under like 15 pounds of freaking tape, and I couldn't even get it open. My hands were hurting. I almost lost teeth. I gotta tell you, I almost lost, like, she's trying to get me like toothless. I don't want to look like my cousin's. I need to stop. Sorry, cousins. You guys know you guys are missing your teeth. Oh, come on. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. I need to stop. God bless my family. My family's like everybody else's family. We got some good ones, and we got some nuts, right? It's just it's a petri dish of everything that you can imagine. That's my family. I'm sure that's everybody's family, right? I missed, but TRM2, I have extra tape. Oh, yeah. Well, you should have seen this. If you haven't, I need to go back. I gotta clip that. I think I'm gonna go back and take a video, because nobody's gonna believe it, and nobody's gonna want to watch through 2 hours to find me trying to open some damn gifts. Be honest with you. But I was like, I couldn't quit laughing the entire time, because it's like, holy crap, how much more tape we got? I'm like, I got scissors here. I got scissors. The tape's so thick, the scissors are barely cutting it. Like, I had to go up to the KitchenAid scissors. Like, we had to get the big stuff out. We had to get the heavy scissor equipment out. These little dollar scissors, that was no match to her taping. I had to go. I had to get the big chompers. Have you seen those KitchenAid scissors? They're like, I don't know. They're like this big. They got a freaking blade on them like this. Healthy balance. Oh, Lord. Oh, well, congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, congratulations on that. That is so beautiful. I remember my engagement kind of went. We should have known we were a glutton for divorce. He's like, listen, woman, I want to marry you. Pick a date. All right, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, but it was close. Okay, it was close. I won't lie. I don't lie to you. But it was pretty damn close. And I remember saying, I want to marry you before the end of the year. What? Can we do it next year, please? Can we do it next year? Oh, Lord. And then, of course, it ran right on his daughter's birthday, the weekend that we were wanting. So we had to push it forward. So we ended up getting married March 3rd instead of the 17th. Man, if I could have waited until like another 2 years, I would have. I'd probably already, I wouldn't even have to worry about a divorce, right? The stupid stuff we do. That's all I got to say. Listen. Nobody is immune from poor decisions. I don't care who you are, all right? We all do them, all right? Don't lie. Don't lie. We all do them. All right, guys, so we will see you guys here back at 11 a.m. We're going to be doing a lot of the same stuff we did on this one. We're going to be reading some stories, listening to some Christmas music, talking. But for 11 a.m., I didn't want to take you off guard on this live. Because I know when you kind of say, hey, tell me your story, it's like everybody just goes blank. You're trying so hard to think of that perfect story to call in that your mind goes blank. So with this one, now you guys got some time to think of it. And you're going to sit there and say, oh, this is a great one. Everybody needs to hear this one. This is going to make everybody laugh. Or it's going to be like, oh, this is so heartwarming. They need to hear this, right? That's what we want. That's what we want. We want those those intimate stories that either make us go, "Aw," or make us go, "Ha, ha, 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 ha." Not this kind of ha ha. We don't want that kind of ha ha. We want this kind of ha ha. Yeah, yeah. We don't want the crazy ha ha ha. So, anyways, guys, we'll see you guys real soon. Have a Merry Christmas until then. Enjoy your time with your family. I know sometimes we look at our family and just the mere look, because of our issues we've had in the past, just the mere look at them just enrages us. Step back and remember, love. What is Christmas about? What is it about to you? What does this time of the year mean to you? A lot of people have a lot of forgiveness this time of year. Might be time to try it. God bless, guys. We'll see you back here at 11.
As you wake up in the morning, you want to find the latest, greatest information about criminal cases and have an intuitive conversation about the suspects associated with these cases. Head over to the Bullhorn Betty channel on YouTube. Get breaking news right here on the Bullhorn Betty channel. Welcome to the Bullhorn Betty Coffee Club. Enjoy your stay and enjoy your day.
Hey, Jen, I just wanted to let you know it's called coffee. It's called a gallon of coffee a day. You'll see how chippery you become. God bless.